Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we got some more Focus ST content, as you can see, posted up in the garage. But today we are going to get straight into it, and we are going to be installing Whoosh Motorsports solid shifter bushings. So a little bit about this, or these parts are, they replaced the stock shifter bushings down there that are plastic, and this is billet aluminum. The only thing you will be reusing is the centerpiece that clips onto the ball in there, and that slides in here. But this basically gets rid of all the play that you would have in the stock setup, and we're going to get right into this right now. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know before you do this, what you need to take off, and how to install it. So inside, you can see that there's a bit of play before you actually shift into gear. So for example, this right here, before it goes into gear, this right there. So those shifter bushings will get rid of all that play, and this is something that almost every Focus ST owner should get in the lifetime of their car, and it'll make the experience so much better. So the first step to getting to that shifter plate down there is to take off your air box. So you got an 8mm or a flathead right here, which holds on the intake to the air box. You have this clip right here, which is the mouse airflow sensor, and then there's grommets on the bottom of the air filter. You may feel like you're going to break it, but just pull up, and they're little rubber grommets that just pull out. To take this clip off, there's a little push tab. You push down on right here, and it all pops off. Now we're going to pull up on this, just like that. Apart. So that's that. A little bit of a struggle, but it's super easy. This one was just giving me a hard time. But now the box is out. Now we have full access to the shifter plate down there. So what I'm going to wind up doing is taking off this silicone piece right here to the intake. It's a 8mm down there. So I just pop this off so I have more access. Got it off. So now taking a closer look down here, you can see we have our first bushing right here and our second one right here. So you can use a flathead, which is what I'm going to use, flathead screwdriver, to pry it off the little ball on the shifter plate. And also I have a Cobb short shifter plate. This basically bolts right onto the stock shifter, and it helps out a lot in shifting. But yeah, we're gonna get these pieces off right here. So what I'm going to wind up doing is actually using some pliers to get an even pry on it. So it just comes off like that. This one also comes off like that. So you want to get in between there. There you go. Pop those off. And the next step we're going to have to do is actually twist this. And we're going to have to break this piece off right here. This will gain access to this piece, and we can pull it out all as one. But you are going to have to break this stock piece, but it's super easy. You just, it's super brittle plastic, so you can use a pair of pliers like I use to pull it off. So it should be pretty straightforward. Okay, like 15-20 minutes later, I got the first one out. It is hard to get under there and pry and then try to get your pliers in there. I don't know what tool would be better. If any of you guys have any comments down below to help me out, hey, that'd be very greatly appreciated. But we basically just need this green thing right here. But you can see this is where the solid one will go and clip back onto here. So as you can see, this rubber piece is where the actual cable was attached to, and it is super squishy, and that's where that play comes from, and that's what these get rid of right here. So what we're after is this green little bit inside. So this, and then this piece in there is what we're trying to get. So we have to rip all this other stuff apart around it to get to that little green piece. So now, after we got everything around it off, you can basically pull this green little piece out. You gotta be pretty careful with it. Like so. Does not want to come out. So when you're assembling this, you're gonna want to set this green piece in the center like this. And you basically want the face of it to be facing this way so that you could push it onto that ball piece. So we're gonna go into the car right now and assemble this. So this piece goes on top, super snug fit into the stock assembly, super tight. That's what you want. And then this piece goes on like this. It's actually, let's see, go like this. Like that. And then just like so. I'm gonna get this tightened up. But basically that's how it goes on, but now I'm gonna tighten it just so it doesn't fall apart, and then we're gonna get moved onto that one. So it's as simple as that. You just put that little green piece in there, boom, snaps right into place. No movement at all. The only movement is from this piece right here. Everything else is super solid and nice. I just tightened it up with some channel locks, just twisted it as much as I could. Finally got this one out. It's from down there. That's the secondary one. This is a lot harder plastic, so it's a lot harder to get out. But it has a different kind of washer on there. It's kind of ribbed. But yeah, this plastic was a lot harder to get out. But we're basically going to do the same thing and break it apart just to get that little green thing, and then everything goes back together how it should. Oh, this thing was a pain, dude. I ate it up a little bit. But I'm just going to get it put in the aluminum piece just like I did the other one, and then clip them both on. But yeah, that's pretty much it. They should just make replacements so you could buy that as the package and just break the whole thing off and not have to worry about it. So just got this one clipped on, and then just got the secondary one clipped on. Got them all tightened onto the cob shifter plate, and they feel super solid. There's no play in them at all except this little linkage right here, but that's all the transmission, so that has nothing to do with the shifter cables now. So yeah, I'm super excited and pumped that this install is like as good as it is for what you get, like what you pay for. It's like 50 bucks and you get like solid shifter feel. That's awesome. So I think it was a good buy. Definitely recommend it for the ST guys out here. ST Fiesta RS guys, definitely do this. So just got everything buttoned all back up. Got this tightened down, this clamp tightened down, the mass sensor plugged back in, grommets in. If you're just tuning in or you skip to the end of the video to see the install, you can go back and watch how I took this all apart. 8 mil here, 8 mil there. Just pop that up and it all comes apart. So I just did that in reverse, put it all back together, and now we're good for a drive. So the shifter feels 10 times more better. There's still a little play, but that's just the cable. Everything else is super solid. Like The shifts feel accurate and precise. Like it'd be really hard to miss. But yeah, I think this is like one of the best upgrades for your transmission on that Focus platform. Super great. Shout out to Whoosh again. Definitely go check them out. They have amazing products. They have all kinds of stuff, turbo upgrades, intercoolers, everything. Definitely go check them out. I think this was a 10 out of 10 install. The effort to install it was probably a 5.5 out of 10. It was a little rough just to pry up those little plastic pieces to get them out. Other than that, it was good. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you liked today's video, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this.